they came out with an SPF 50 version. What? So excited. New sunscreen day. Did my voice just crack? What is going on? This is the LaRoche Posay Cicaplast Balm B5. But it sounds very moisturizing because it's suitable for cracked, chapped, and chafed skin. I'm gonna try this on my face. I'm also gonna put it on my elbows. You know I love a hybrid sunscreen because you get the best of the mineral UV filters and the chemical UV filters. But we'll talk about the ingredients more at the end of this video for the wrap up. So excited. The only skincare I have on my face this morning is the Versed Weekend Glow Daily Brightening Solution. It's a toner. Oh, it didn't come with a seal. It didn't come with a seal? Yeah, it's thick and lotiony. Okay. One finger is not enough, so I'm gonna put a little bit more in here. I try to put 1/4 teaspoon for my face and then another 1/4 teaspoon for my neck and ears. Okay. Oh, it's very light. It's very thin and light. Ooh, okay. Fragrance free. But it does have a slight scent. That must just be the ingredients. It does have some zinc oxide in it. I did expect this to be glowy, and you know me, I don't like a glowy sunscreen. That's just not the life I'm living. I get dry patches around my nose and then slightly here and up through here. And I thought this would just be really good for those days when I need some extra. I'm not gonna put it around my eyes because my eyes are sensitive to octisalate, so I don't want to put it on my direct eye area. I'm gonna finish putting it on my ears, my neck, and my chest. And then we'll let that dry and come back and I'll show you what I'm gonna put around my eyes. We'll see if this dries down any. Right now it just feels like a thin moisturizer that I built up thickly, if that makes sense. And you can see it's glowy. Okay, I'll be back. It's been 10 minutes. It has dried down. It is still a glowy finish. It doesn't feel heavy on my skin. It just feels like my skin, which I am very, very excited about with this LaRoche Posay product. Yeah, very nice. Okay, I'm gonna put foundation on and we'll see how it goes on top. But I don't expect it to give me any problems whatsoever. And then later we will check back in for a 2-hour check-in. I'm headed to church this morning. That's what I'm wearing. With a pair of black slacks. Not sure how I feel about it. I wish it opened up all the way like that, but it kind of only does a half C. Okay, I used the Misha BB cream, SPF 42 and number 21 is my foundation. Went on super smooth, no issues whatsoever. And then I topped it off with a Maybelline Matte Fit Me powder because it is such a shiny sunscreen. You can see there's still a bit of a glow popping through, so my face doesn't look dry at all even though I used a matte powder. My face does feel tacky, and I think that's because this is just a little bit too much moisture for my skin right now. So it might do better in colder weather or save for me for those chapped areas, but it might work really, really well for those of you who have very dry skin. Very nice. I need to pick out a lip color before I go. All right, just in case you were curious, this is what I am wearing to church today. Vivea boots, Wit and Wisdom trousers. This is a Quince sweater blazer. It's got pockets. This is a Walmart free assembly, I do believe, short sleeve ruffled shirt. Either that or it's scoop. It's either free assembly or scoop. This is a little pearl necklace that I got from FabFitFun. Isn't that pretty? It's gold vermeil, I think, and freshwater pearls. Thought that was pretty. And then I've got my nap earrings and a little gold and diamond ear cuff. Of course not real diamonds. And I'm going to take my little teeny tiny Coach purse here. I need to put all my stuff in it, but it's a Coach purse with some leather maple bag charm that I got off of Etsy, which I thought was perfect for the fall season. Okay, 3-hour check-in. We just got through finished eating lunch. I'm getting ready to go grocery shopping, so I'm gonna reapply with the Onion Fresh SPF Sun Stick. So it still looks slightly glow on my face, but I think it looks beautiful. I don't see it didn't break up anywhere. This is what my face looks like after 3 hours. So I'm going to continue wearing for the full week and see if my opinion changes and what my final thoughts are. I will also, next you'll see like ingredient breakdown, the price point, all that. We'll talk about it next. All right, you just finished watching my wear test of the LAROCHE POSAY CICAPLAST Balm B5 UV sunscreen broad spectrum SPF 50. This sunscreen retails for $19.99 and it is 1.35 fluid ounces, which is slightly less than a typical facial sunscreen. I will pop the breakdown of the price per ounce right here on the screen for you. I love this and have been buying this for a couple years now without the SPF version. This is new for this year. They decided to add in the SPF 50 protection, which is fantastic. Thank you, LaRoche Posay. I do think this is a little too moisturizing for my skin. I do not have dry or super dry skin. I have normal skin, and so it was just a little too much for me. My daughter, however, we use the non-sunscreen version on her hands. They use hand sanitizer a lot at school. She's 7 years old and she comes home with horrible dry, kind of like a dermatitis dryness in between her knuckles and stuff. And the non-SPF version, we put that on every night before she goes to bed so that it doesn't like literally break up and cause cracking and bleeding on her hands, even her wrists too get it. And so this came in super handy when we're going outside. I just put this on. It didn't irritate, it didn't burn her cracked skin at all, which is wonderful. So she can still have that SPF 50 protection on her literal chapped cracked skin, which that is what this is formulated for. If you have such dry skin that you're getting cracks and chapping, and normally you just go to a moisturizer or like a Vaseline product and you want an SPF 50, this did not irritate her broken, cracked, bleeding skin at all. When I put this around my face, I did not put it around my eyes because it is a hybrid sunscreen, meaning it has both chemical and mineral UV filters, and the chemical UV filters do burn and sting my eye area because I have very sensitive eyes, but on my face I didn't have that issue. The active UV filters are homosalate 8%, octisalate 5%, octocrylene 5%, and then it has the mineral UV filter zinc oxide 7%. It also has dimethicone to kind of add that barrier to your skin. I'm going to pop up the full ingredient list here so you can look, check it out, see if there's any ingredient that your skin does not like, that you are trying to avoid, and any ingredient that your skin absolutely loves, and this might be the perfect product for you. Now, I know many of you are going to point out, so I'm just going to go ahead and point it out to you, the butyl salicylate. This is an SPF booster. It is not identified by the FDA here in the United States as an active UV filter, so that's why it's not listed as one. It's seen as an SPF booster. But that is in there if that is an ingredient that you are trying to avoid. Personally, for me, it is not an issue for my skin. I wanted to highlight some of the key ingredients. Let's talk about those. It has tribioma, which helps restore the skin's natural barrier. Metacasioside, which is used as a therapeutic agent in wound healing. So that must be why I can put it on my daughter's chapped, broken, bleeding skin, and the next day, new skin is forming. It's interesting, her chapped skin will go from being raw and bleeding to more of like a very dry, rough patches. Over a couple of days of using this as well as the non-SPF version, and then it will eventually go away. But I do have to put all of this on her twice a day because they use so much hand sanitizer in the public school system. It also has shea butter, helps the skin feel soft and moisturized. It has vitamin B5, which is called panthenol, to help the skin feel soothed and moisturized. So it has packed full of amazing, amazing ingredients to not only protect your skin from the sun, but heal the chapped, roughed, dry, cracked skin that comes
in wintertime. Is just an amazing, amazing product in my opinion. You can apply this not just to your face, but also to your body. For me, you could tell my skin type, it just wasn't suited to my skin type. I don't have the very dry skin. Maybe if I was sometimes here, I might get a dry patch here. But if you're going skiing and you need a protection, if you're gonna be out in the snow, you work outside I would grab this one. And you do need to reapply sunscreen every 2 hours. You did notice that I tried it under makeup. It did not break up my foundation at all, which is fantastic for those of us who enjoy wearing makeup on top of our sunscreen. Now, this is not a water resistant sunscreen. So if you're planning on sweating a whole bunch or swimming, this is not recommended for that because it is not water resistant. Today is a fabulous day to wear sunscreen. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.